this person right here said, y'all overvaluing coochie. I think it's you undervaluing coochie. I think that's the real issue. People are undervaluing coochie, not overvaluing coochie. And the reason why I say that is because sex for a female, this is going to take it a different story. I'm sorry to mess up your wet dream. Do you know how many organs are involved in sexual activity for a woman? Do you know how many organs that you have to
I know
travel
about the orgasm.
shut up to get through to a woman? Okay, how many organs that you damage if something is wrong? Okay, and so I feel like it's an undervalue instead of overvalue. The fact that reproductive, that is an entire for birth of a child, you know, and nobody likes to think of it that way. I know, because you're just like, I'm just busting a nut, you know, but it's really, you are it's undervalued in opposed to being overvalued.
So I hear what you're saying, Shan. I think from the way the men are talking about it is that there's like an oversaturation of it in the market.
Oh, for sure. But undervalued for both women, and I think that women undervalue themselves.
Right. So I think that's what they're alluding to, right? Because like any other financial market, when there's an influx of whatever commodity, the price drives down, right? And so where women used to be valuable and sex used to be more valuable because it was more of a rarity, now it's just like for $4.99 you can see a wide open vagina, right? Like it's so easily accessible that its worth has diminished, even though like its inherent value is still valuable. It still produces a child, right? But in the sexual market, there's just way too much of it out there, and I think that's what they're referencing.
Oh, I agree. But even with that, and I guess you kind of stuck on this too, it's kind of like medicine. You know, you think you take it for granted because it's there. It is readily available for you. But if you don't have it, then you find out just how important that medicine was for whatever reason. And I look at, you know, sex being the exact same way. That it has value to it, but both men and women have found a way to undervalue it.
Well, that's why
I got a funny joke. This probably gonna be mean, but hold on, I'll put it in the back.
That we have a tendency to pervert everything. You know what I'm saying? Because sex is undervalued because we perverted the meaning and purpose of it. So now it's like we just do it to do it. We do it selfishly, like, you know, not even having a connection with a person, you know, things like that. So I think that's where it really comes from. That's how it can be devalued, because depending on what it is, you can flood a market with something, but if people really like it, you know what I'm saying, it doesn't necessarily lose its value. They want more of it. But we've perverted it.
Listen, let me just say how valuable it is. Y'all just sat here and talked about there's a whole group of men who gonna go crazy if they don't get none. It ain't valuable to the person who's getting it all the time, absolutely. But there's a whole group of men, a high percentage of men who not getting it, and guess what? It's a value to them because they just want some. They're gonna blow the whole place up because they can't get none.
So just to clarify, the $4.99 is like the average subscription to OnlyFans. It just wanted, like, that number is not random. Just wanted to make that clear.
Oh, it is? What you know about that, Inaz?
I've heard people talk about it.
I'd still rather pay $4.99 for a super chat. You gonna ask, has anybody not been on it, but like has anybody downloaded the app?
For what? For what?
OnlyFans.
I'm quite sure my husband probably have it in his phone somewhere. I know I know he better not be paying for it. Is it free?
I don't know. I never downloaded it before. I don't know how it works. I'm thinking it's like YouTube.
Let me see if I can download
no
it.
idea, but I'm just assuming anything that's related to seeing some naked women somewhere, he probably got it on his phone.
So there was a content creator who doesn't do that kind of content that I followed. I don't know if y'all, the real Tarzan. He does a lot of stuff with like animals and stuff like that. Huh?
The animals. I was saying he built animals.
What does he do with animals, Enos?
No. It's nothing like that. He's like a Crocodile Dundee kind of dude. He's just out here like wrestling with animals. It's very like family friendly content.
Okay.
But he started doing OnlyFans with his girlfriend and started advertising that some of the content is free. So some of the content is free and some of it is behind a paywall.
I don't even have it in my app store.
Yeah. Well, then he probably ain't got it.
Oh, it's not an app. It is. I don't care.
Where y'all? I thought it's not an app.
I always thought it was attached to Instagram.
I know.
What do I know?
If it's anything you have to pay for, I definitely know he ain't got it. Because he's just not. That's his mindset. I will never pay for nothing that I can get for free. I'm like,
algorithm be crazy listening from these conversations. I don't research some of the weirdest
stuff. A lot of money off of that. And y'all talking about it ain't valuable. Excuse me.
Well, it depends on who it's attached to, though. That's the other thing. That's the caveat. Not every woman's is valuable in terms of their mindset. Is who it's attached to.
It looked like Twitter. Like, is this OnlyFans? I'm not gonna put it on the screen, but this look like Twitter. Oh no, this don't look like Twitter.
I can't even find it.
I'm ordering me some.
I typed it in Google.
Y'all are really sitting here trying.
I'm ordering clothes.
Just let you know we don't even mess with it.
But y'all trying to mess with it right now?
No, I just tried to see it because he said one in the App Store. I was trying to see could I find it on the Android store. I'm team Android, so I was gonna tell y'all how it's much better than iPhone.
Oh,
but
really?
it's not in my App Store either.
Me too.
Oh, yeah.
Android's in the house. Whoop, whoop, whoop.
X videos is free. Free 99, fellas. Stop paying to be a voyeur.
That's exactly what it is too, right? Voyeurism.
Now what is it? Is it just like women, doing whatever, and it's like it's just live porn?
Yeah, that's a good question.
Can the chat help us out? We not really sure. I know somebody in here either know about it from a friend or actually subscribe to somebody OnlyFans. Nobody in the chat. Nobody. Y'all just gonna lie. I know some of y'all got OnlyFans. Somebody gotta have a damn OnlyFans. It's too many subscriptions for nobody to have one.
Right.
Where's Fantasy Island Girl when you need her?
Oh, she got a. Why you ask that?
Because she had an OnlyFans.
Who has an OnlyFans?
She don't have an OnlyFans.
I said had. Yes, she did. Before she got married.
Yeah, she had.
Who had one?
Fantasy Island Girl.
Oh yeah, she did. She said that on one of her shows. On one of the shows.
She used it for a small period of time for a desired result, got her result, and then got off of there and has not done that since.
So I guess that's the thing. What do you do? Like you saying desired result, to me that sounds more like Bumble or whatever the other thing is.
No, that's not Bumble.
No, I'm saying that's what it sounds like. It sounds like a dating website based on like what Marcus just
said. They ain't dating. It's show and tell.
No, they say it's a virtual strip club.
Oh, okay.
That's exactly why I don't have.
Can you make requests?